Yes. Hello everyone. I am Hina Basarvia and today I am deal with the feminist sensibility in For Whom the Bell Toll novel written by Hemingway. This is my personal information. And now about the author. Ernest Hemingway was an American novelist and short story writer and win the Nobel Prize for no, and I am audible. Yes. Yes, and he win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1945, and he wrote the masculinity of his writing, and for his writing, and he adventures the widely published his life, and masculinity is always met issue in his career. And according to Edmund Wilson, say to admire the Hemingway in his early career and was one of the first to criticize his growing antagonist to the woman. And first, the meaning of the feminism. The 1915 dictionary defined the feminism the equality of females. And after the 1918 and 19s, the feminists advocate the equality of the sexes connected with the woman movement of the voting right and legal information in France, Germany, England, and the US. Hemming portrayed the woman as being unfitted to face the reality of the real world. And now I'm deal with the feminist sensibility in the For Whom the Bell Toll. Here the Hemingway represent the feminist sensibility in establish the reciprocity male-female relationship with the three perspectives like the female individuality in Maria, female subjectivity in Maria, and reciprocity between the Maria and Jordan. Here, the first point of the female individuality in the Maria. Here, the Maria is a woman, is a strong individuality, and beside her traditional virtues, and such as nurturous care and compassion. She is a woman with a determined action and a critical consciousness, and her individuality is also displayed her strength to continue her life and her bravely to the battle, her dignity in face of death, and her courage to quest for love. In this Maria, also the she was a very strong woman, and also in this novel, she explain her real situations in his childhood life. He also suffering so many problems, and she also suffered the parents were shoot dead in front of her side, and she rapped with so many times, and now he joined the Republican groups, and now he cut your hairs, and she looked into the prisons, not look like the beautifully. And Maria individual also embodied in her quest for the love, and the Augustinians say Maria does not do this sleep with Jordan lightly. It also tell that be aware and you strongly. And that time the Maria also he individually think about in the life, and she know what the take the initially, and she know what the right for you and what her do. And another second is female subjectivity in Maria. Her female subjectivity reveals in her role in caring for and nurturing, conforming, and transforming Jordan. At the beginning of the novel, Jordan is duty oriented, called the hero, and who has never really allowed to suffer, not to recognize his own share in human grief and death. First, the protagonist of Jordan, not like the Maria, he also concentrate on his work, And also Maria is the concealed that and taught him to throughout the story to care and expose him to the risk and pain for involvement with others. And when Jordan see Maria for first time, and after he blowing up the bridge, that embrace and hold her tightly, and two separate lines of the story, the missions and the love. And the third is reciprocity between Maria and Jordan. How to understand to each others. And Jordans are love to the Maria, and there many are negative with critics say that. And according to Leslie Fielder, give to most pungent criticism that For whom the bell toll, Hemingway was written the most absurd love scene in the history of the American novel. And this reciprocity between the sex achieved the natural setting remoted by the society, and it's all is illustrated by the love between the Jordan and the Maria. And though still beholden to sense of duty, and Jordan loses the sense, and those around his are instrument. And Maria teaches him to care, and he see for the first time something more than isolating in duty and his life for. And the end of the novel, the Jordan thanks give to the Maria, and tell that the I have learned much for there, and need for and Maria awaken Jordan connection and responsibility, and share become his guide. In conclusion, the for whom the bell toll, Hemingway present the feminist sensibility by the depicting a woman with a female individuality and subjectivity, and presenting the reciprocity between the man and woman. Thank you, and this is my work citation.